Another wild and crazy day here on Wall Street.
Corporate insiders are selling at the most rapid pace in over 20 years.
Undoubtedly, people are a little scared right now.
Crypto plunging nearly 50%.
Another bloodbath for the market.
Crypto to be bottoming right now.
To the fire as Bank of America crumbles. Do you guys still bank with them? Man, they were horrible. I was probably with them for 15 years. Sorry, I cannot chase squirrels this early into the show, but they are telling you, sell. I got some insider information. You know, when you start getting invited to these private islands and these people, and they're like, yeah, we're all selling. Grant Cardone is selling his private jet, and he said it's the love of my life with crying emojis. Fully loaded, love of my life. And for most dudes that are saying they got to sell a fully loaded love of their life, that was like a poor choice, and she put on 350 pounds. You're going to have to give up half of all of your assets, which it looks like that's what's currently happening now. I mean, this guy had Bitcoin on his jet, is crashing, so I have to say goodbye to the love of my life. Tough choices. Wah, wah, wah. 2024, this thing's brand new. Loaded, 5-year warranty, full programs, only 190 hours, full K-band, ready for Starlink. Look at this beauty. Can I just keep the Grant Cardone Capital on it if I buy it? That I wouldn't mind, flying around in that thing. Gee, does the G-Wagon come with it? Boss man, also he points up cash flow, Bitcoin. There is no cash flow on Bitcoin. What is this nonsense? While the rich are selling everything, the banks are telling you to sell everything. I'll tell you where it's going. Because breaking news, as you know, some of it's already gone. Most of it is gone, especially if we're talking about silver. You guys have about 20 days left until the CRIMEX, the COMEX, gets taken down, which it will be forced majeure, or menage a trois, or menage a trois. I don't know what it is, but guys, 429. You guys have 103 left, and everyone's cashing out. There is an open interest. Give me my silver, 429. They only have 100, and they have 20 days left, which keep your eye on silver futures. If you don't understand futures, take my course on it, $199, sale just for you. But if you're brand new, stick with this one. It's $299. Which is pretty cheap because you get 2 courses, my bear market course and you get my AI course. It's step-by-step, over 100 videos. And I will teach you how to click buttons, even if it's this. This is Bitcoin stackers compared to silver stackers. What you do, you click buttons over there, then you click sell, and they're like, here you go, you take that, and then you take this, and you're like, sir, I'd like to switch that for that, and you just keep going. Never in a million years did I ever think I would click this thing right here. Things that are invisible. Some of you would say don't exist, and I take advantage of people like that. There's no contracts, there's no signing anything, there's no like buying houses, you click. I mean, that's what he was, 10x, that's what he was doing. It was real estate. So I guess you're getting cash flow from Bitcoin. From the looks of the emojis, it's not supplying cash flow. And I'm sure you guys are like, but what about the Bank of America? What's going on? It's really, it's just a 2-decade high. Bank of America's bull bear market indicator points to stock market peak. Does that mean short it? Probably not. Also, some of you are like, should we at least short Bitcoin? If you know what you're doing. But like what insiders are telling me, Grant Cardone is showing you the bottom ain't in yet. But bravo, you taught us all of this. Got a head and shoulders, left, head, shoulder. That's like all you know on this channel. Measure that. Right. So you're not there yet. But if you want to see what there looks like, let me just pull it down a little bit. I said this yesterday and I didn't show you. It's the volume. It ain't there. So you haven't seen nothing yet, Sonny. And for those of you that missed it, I bought Bitcoin at 61. I'm like, it's definitely going to bounce at 60. Let's just get it. I'd have been 62 and I sold it. I think 71 per contract. That's 10 grand. I'll take the money and run. Because worst case scenario, I'm accumulating in this zone. So even if it goes down, I'm very happy with a $71,000 Bitcoin. Do I think it's going to go lower? Yes. Am I going to take the risk to make the 10 grand? Yes. Am I going to buy a private jet? No. Oh, and some wisdom in the comment section because I read all of your comments. Well, most of them. Sometimes you guys might squeeze some in at 3 a.m. The wisdom that you gave to me, if it flies, floats, or flux, rent it. And I'm currently 2 out of 3. That means I failed. Did buy a Mastercraft X26 surf boat and sold it. Yacht certified. I lost a couple bucks on that one. But my accountant said you didn't do so bad. Something to do with depreciation. Pretty sure it's not as bad as what Grant Cardone is going to be able to depreciate, also known as take a loss. I'm sure just like with every YouTuber, it'll be like, no, actually, I made money selling my private jet. Okay, so now back to Bank of America. Oh, this is another Bank of America. Hartnett says midcaps are best play ahead of U.S. midterms. Learn the charts. Don't trust Bank of America or analyst or strategist. Understand this. This is your mega cap text, FANG Plus. What is that? And here, let me help you with a line. That's a falling wedge. Which way should it break? It should break up. If it doesn't, goodbye. So even though people are like, yeah, this is a great buy, you measure from here to here, okay? And then that goes from here to here. And price target. But the 200, you're rolling in the opposite direction. You are under it. It is more bear market rally down. I have been warning you on this one for a long time. You also have a negative divergence, okay? So there. So even when these guys are telling you to, okay, this is a good value, or when Tom Lee, this is the bottom, you guys, he's calling it. This is it. Let's listen, Tom.
To be bottoming right now.
It's bottoming. The only bottom here would be Tom Lee, but
getting the level and enough time has passed. So I think as long as crypto fundamentals are good, which is the case, you know, Ethereum.
No, Tom. Yes, everyone is loading up on wallets. Ethereum sucks a big bag of what rhymes with Dickerson. Bravo, you don't understand. Smart contracts, Ethereum. Let me just say things they tell me to tell you. XRP, Swift. You know what? Ethereum couldn't even handle the crypto kitties. But all right, you guys, go help this guy out who's probably 10 billion underwater.
Active addresses is going parabolic right now, and activity. Part of it is, of course, Wall Street.
Yeah. Part of it is everyone selling. Let's continue.
Building up digital assets and converging those businesses. If that's the case, then crypto prices should follow.
So you want to know what's going to follow, Tom Lee, is all of your friends, all of your insiders. Everyone has been selling. I can just scrolly forever. Not just that, it's accelerating. Look, oh my gosh, we're going to clear all-time everything levels. Good time to buy. Kind of, not yet. Would much rather you buy now than back in October, November. Yeah, right, all-time highs. Everyone's like, you don't understand. Smart contract. Swift, Donald Trump, new bill. Let me just search Bitcoin Trump. Trump promised a crypto revolution. So why is Bitcoin crashing? Bitcoin loses Trump era. This is not... It sucks. Crypto gets a rude awakening. That's not what I was looking for. About Trump's team, Bitcoin reserve strategy takes a... Oh, that's a market beating. Sell the rumor, buy the rumor, sell the news, just trade the charts. And don't sweat about the Hindenburg omen. I mean, yeah, sure, it could signal. Hey, look, it's Grant Cardone's private jet. What do we got? It kind of gives you kind of a few of them, right? Yeah, lots of omens. Lots of some pullback. So yeah, come on. You guys can't hang out up there and be like, we're going to go higher. That ain't happening when everyone's selling. I've been doing this stuff longer than I'd like to admit it. And you want to know about silver. This is what I'm scared of 2011. Do you see? Huge rise, gives it back. And we bounce and then gives it back. And we bounce again. Well, where we is at now? All right, huge rise, gives it, right? Same thing. You just haven't seen this part yet, right? Down. Bravo, you don't get it, man. I mean, even Florida, it's now gold is silver, official means of payment. Are you really? You think in my right mind, actually, you always can go. It has a dollar amount. You think I'm going to go like, okay, let's go into the grocery store. All right, here you go. Here's what do we got here? $50. It says it right there. $50 here. Great. Use that at Costco. I say, heck no. This is an asset. Not so much an asset. This goes up in value over time. This does not. So there is no way in Hades I am going to use this to buy things. I'm going to use debt notes, IOUs. I will then understand market cycles, and I'm not buying Bitcoin up there. I'm buying it here. I'm buying it here. And then I will buy a hell of a lot when I see that volume go nuts and it hits my price targets. Yes. But then I'm greedy. I always swing it. And I'll do that with SLV. Well, actually, not so much, because I get tax advantages when I trade futures. $199. If you're trading SLV and GLD, you're getting right up the coin purse, which I do, so I don't want to be a black kettle. On my bigger trades, I use futures. I'm teaching or just screwing around. Here you go. And every day when I teach this using my strategies, I'm like, look, 154 bucks. For most people a day, you're like, I like that. My student does a lot higher than that. I think my average is between $450 and $1,200. But you ain't gonna make it if you don't know how to do it. And with that, I love you. I shall see you tomorrow.